Nikki was a sweet and affectionate puppy who brought joy and smiles wherever she went. She lived happily with her owner, who adored her and took great care of her. However, one day, Nikki's owner had to go away for a while, leaving the puppy with her friends. At first, everyone was happy that Nikki had found a temporary home with caring individuals. The friends were excited to have a playful companion around, and Nikki seemed to be adjusting well to her new surroundings. But as days passed, things took a turn for the worse. One evening, a photo of a lonely, scared puppy appeared in a local animal shelters group. It turned out to be Nikki, the beloved puppy who had been taken in by the friends. It was heartbreaking to see her abandoned in the entrance of an apartment building, wondering why she had been left there all alone. The shelter staff immediately tried to reach out to the friends who had taken Nikki in, but they couldn't get a hold of them. It seemed like they had changed their minds about keeping the puppy, but instead of returning her to the shelter, they had callously abandoned her on the street. Upon seeing Nikki's pitiful state, trembling with fear and confusion, the shelter staff knew they had to intervene. They couldn't bear to see the little puppy suffer, especially since she had never lived on the streets before. Without hesitation, they rushed to the entrance of the building where Nikki was left, determined to rescue her from the harsh realities of the world outside. As they stood there, wondering what to do next, a woman emerged from the building. "So it's a puppy. And I wondered what the whining had been going on all night," the woman exclaimed. It turned out that Nikki had been crying for help, hoping someone would come to her rescue. But no one had come, leaving her to face the dangers of the streets alone. With a heavy heart, the shelter staff realized that Nikki's friends had betrayed her trust and abandoned her when she needed them the most. But they were determined to make sure that Nikki would never have to be alone and scared ever again. From that day on, Nikki found a loving and caring forever home at the shelter, where she was surrounded by people who cherished her and promised to never let her go. And as she wagged her tail happily, playing with her new furry friends, Nikki knew that she was finally safe and loved, just like every puppy deserves to be.